Hello everyone and welcome to Action RPG Boot Camp series. Today we're going to be talking about loot filters inside of the game Last Epoch. And I know there's lots of different ways to make loot filters. Every creator seems to have a different way of doing it. And a lot of times people just import loot filters from said websites or creators, which is totally fine. All of my builds have a loot filter attached to it. But today I'm going to teach you how to make your own because they're really not that hard, even though they do come across as incredibly intimidating. And I just want to say, again, everyone makes loot filters different. I like loosening the reins a little bit on my loot filters just in case that awesome item drops while I'm playing Acolyte that would be awesome for my Sentinel. So just know you can change this loot filter a little bit if you want. All right, let's jump into it. Shift F. And this is actually going to pull up all of your loot filters. You could also go through the settings and menu to pull them up. And I've got a loot filter for every single one of my builds. But we're going to go no filter. We're going to create a new one. And this is going to be Golemancer version 8. Perfect. And we'll go, it's necrotic and we are using minions. So we got our color, no description needed. And boom, Golemancer version 8 with our necrotic skull. Now, the first rule that I like to add is hide. Literally hide. Update. Now, every single item in the game will be hidden. You will see literally nothing. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is select all affixes I want to see drop. And this is normally because I'm hunting for these affixes to actually shatter the items to gain crafting materials. So I'm going to go to add rule, recolor. I like using teal. You can pick whatever color you want. And then we're going to go affixes. So condition affix, and then you just want to go shopping. All right, what affixes do we want to see drop on the ground? I always select hybrid health because I use these all the time. I'm going to come down here and go to Acolyte, and I'm going to select the 5 skills I am using because these are rare drops. So for here, we want Summon Wraith, Summon Bone Golem. We want, where are you? Summon Skeletal Mage, Dreadshade, and Summon Volatile Zombie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're then going to come down and pick our idols. So we're going to go idol shopping. We want double health. Lately, I've been snagging Vitality. And then we're going to go to Acolyte idols. We want health. And on here, we want minion chance to apply Mark of Death on hit. Lastly, we're going to come to the bottom. And I want to see all experimental affixes. And I guess if you're leveling, all personal affixes. Bam, 35 affixes in. So now when these items drop on the ground, you will see them. But I don't want to see magic items. So the next rule I'm going to add is I'm going to go hide again. Rarity. Magic. Okay, so now all items are hidden. It's going to show me 35 affixes that I have selected, and it's only going to show me the 35 affixes I have selected on rare items. Again, you don't want to see magic. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to go up here, and I'm going to go show, rarity, and I want to see set items and unique items. Click. I'm going to copy that rule. All right. I'm going to come up. Remove sets. I'm going to go to advanced options and I want to see minimum 2 LP and minimum 20 on weavers. And on here, I'm going to recolor these. I use this kind of unique looking color and I'm going to emphasize it. So now if a unique item drops on the ground, 2 LP or a weaver's will at 20, you will see it. Moving on to exalted items where I have 3 different rules. So we're going to go add rule, show, affix. And on here, you're going to select all of them. Boom, boom. I wish there was like, email. You could select all. Select all the affixes right down. You only have to do this once. Don't worry. Give me all of them. Technically, there's no tiers on idols, but whatever. We're picking all of them. Okay, we've got all of our affixes. Advanced options. More or equal. Tier 7. Okay, so that means any exalted item that drops with a T7 affix, you will see. Add. You are then going to copy that exact rule. Click into it. Switch this from 7 to 6. Switch this from 1 to 2. Now, every single exalted item that drops with 2 T6 affixes or greater will show. Then you want to copy it one more time. You're going to come up here, recolor. I pick this pink. T6, but 3. So now every single triple Exalt will be in caps and have its own color. So if you ever have a 2LP or 20 Weavers item or a triple Exalt, you will know it. Now again, at this point, this is my end game loot filter. And I know a lot of people, this literally is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rules for my end game loot filter. Very easy. I'm going to see uniques, sets, items that I want to see, and good exalted items. And if you play Merchant's Guild, obviously you're going to have a ton of stuff to sell from this loot filter. Very, very basic. Now for loot filters that I post with my build guides, they do get more than this. This is just normally how I play the game. What I will do is I'll go add rule, recolor. I use this kind of orangey red, and then I go in here, item type, and we'll just go helmet, confirm. Type of helmet we want, Acolyte. And then I'll just pick whatever I think is best for the minion build in this case. We'll just pick some helmets. And then I'll go, what do we want on our minion helmet? Well, we know we want health. Bam. We want intelligence. And then we could go vitality. We could search down here what minion skills actually roll on helmet. We can get summon bone golem and summon volatile zombie. Bam. And then this would go right under the recolor of the affixes we're hunting. So now any helmet of that base type that I dropped with any 2 of the 6 affixes that drop will be red on the ground. And I'll do it again. Recolor. This orange red color. You can pick whatever color you want. Item type. Body armor. And I do it for all of them. Acolyte. Type of body armor. We'll take leech, all resistance, ward decay, endurance, crit, cold. Affixes we want to see on them. Health. Intelligence, vitality. And then we come down here. You go to Acolyte. What skills drop on here? Summon Wraith. There's also... We don't use Summon Skeleton. Increase critical strike chance for you and your minions. Okay, if any 2 of those drop on there, bam, now you've got your body armor. And I just keep going down the list. That's why when you look at my loot filter for Necromancer, Golemancer, here it is. The exact same top as we just built together. And then down here are the recolored for each item. So if you ever use one of my loot filters, if you're in true endgame, you would click these off. But if you're leveling the character, if you're in the 40s, 50s, 60s, you want to have these on because you're going to be hunting for rare items. But all in all, that is how I make my loot filters. Again, once you do it a few times, it kind of becomes second nature and very easy. And I do know some people that literally have like 100 rules on their loot filter, and it is very, very specific, and they like seeing certain things a certain way. I like seeing more loot than less, and again, finding loot for other characters as well. All right, everyone, that's the boot camp series. The next video coming out is advanced crafting, and if you have any requests for what kind of videos you want me to make inside of this series, let me know in the comment section below. Please like, share, and subscribe, of course, only if you think I've earned it, and if I haven't earned it, I'm gonna work harder for you. Best way to support is Patreon, and don't forget to join the official Action RPG Discord. We just passed 4,500 members. So cool. We're kind of the unofficial voice chat for Last Epoch. We cover all things ARPGs. Just for being a member of my community, we do a game giveaway every 2 weeks. The current game giveaway is a free copy of Dragonkin the Banished, movie nights, game nights, and we have the new community treasure hunt race coming up for April 2nd. So make sure you get into the Discord. I'm done. Hopefully you were entertained or at least learned something. Aaron, out.